From the dawn of civilization, humanity has grappled with a profound question. How did all of this come to be? How were the stars hung, the mountains shaped, and the very fabric of existence woven? Across countless cultures and forgotten ages, a powerful answer emerges. One whispered in the bellows of ancient forges and hammered into the very foundations of myth, creation through divine craftsmanship. This isn't merely creation by utterance or by pure thought. This is a universe born from the sweat and fire of divine labor. It speaks to a cosmos not just willed into being, but meticulously built. Its every facet shaped by the rhythmic clang of a hammer against an anvil, the searing heat of a celestial forge, and the precise, deliberate intent of an unparalleled artisan. It implies a deeper engagement with the raw, chaotic elements of existence, forcing them into order and purpose through masterful skill. Beyond simply speaking things into being, many myths tell of gods and goddesses who are master artisans, celestial smiths whose hammers strike not just metal but destiny, whose fires purify not just ore but chaos itself. These divine craftsmen possess not only immense power, but also unparalleled skill, intricate knowledge of materials, and the patience to transform the formless into the functional. They are the ultimate engineers of reality, bending primordial forces to their will, imbuing raw substance with potent purpose, and crafting the very instruments that drive cosmic narratives. Their creations are as diverse as the myths themselves, from weapons of unimaginable power wielded by gods to intricate automatons that serve divine will to the very structures of cosmic order and even the first beings themselves. These are not just objects, they are essential components of the mythological world, crucial to its functioning, its beauty, or its great conflicts, reflecting humanity's own deep-seated drive to build, invent, and bring order from the void. So today we're going to explore the myths of these divine craftsmen from the fiery heart of volcanoes to the silent depths of thought, exploring their incredible creations and the enduring symbolism of forging as the ultimate act of transformation. So before we meet specific deities, let's understand why the act of forging resonates so deeply with the concept of creation. Forging is not merely building, it's a process of profound transformation. It begins with raw, unrefined material, stubborn ore, unyielding stone, or formless chaos. This material is subjected to immense heat, fierce pressure, and rhythmic, deliberate force. Through this crucible of fire and impact, the raw becomes refined, the formless gains shape, and the inert gains purpose. It's a fundamental metaphor for bringing order out of chaos, for shaping destiny, and for the very act of intelligence imposing will upon the inert. The divine smith therefore embodies not just power, but skill, patience, and a deep understanding of materials and their potential. They are the ultimate engineers of reality. Consider the fundamental elements at play in any forge: fire, earth, air, and often water for quenching. The divine smith masters these primordial forces, blending the destructive power of searing heat with the grounded resilience of raw material. They control the very breath of creation and use the transformative cool of water to temper and solidify their work. This intimate mastery over the fundamental building blocks of the cosmos elevates their craft to an almost alchemical process where base elements are transmuted into something of higher form and greater potency. The rhythmic hammering and the precise shaping are not random acts of brute force. They are the deliberate manifestations of divine will and intention. Each strike is a decision, each bend a refinement, representing the meticulous struggle inherent in bringing perfection from potential. It symbolizes the intelligent and persistent effort required to overcome resistance and to impose elegant form where there was only formlessness, and to imbue existence with a guiding principle. Ultimately, the act of forging is about imbuing purpose. The object created, be it a person, a delicate piece of jewelry, or a fundamental cosmic structure, it's given its function and its destiny. The divine smith, in shaping the material world, is simultaneously shaping the roles and paths within that world, ensuring that every creation serves a greater design. And this makes the divine artisan a figure of incredible significance, one who doesn't just make things, but makes meaning. Our first celestial smith takes us to Mount Olympus and to the heart of the Greek pantheon, Hephaestus. Born lame, cast from Olympus by his own mother, Hera, Hephaestus is often seen as an outsider, but his skill is unparalleled. His hands are capable of crafting wonders beyond imagination. His forge, hidden beneath volcanic mountains like Mount Etna, pulses with the raw power of the Earth's core. Unlike other gods who wielded their power through divine decree or raw strength, Hephaestus earns his place through tireless labor and unmatched ingenuity. He is the working god, the only one whose hands are constantly busy shaping the very instruments that maintain cosmic order and fuel divine conflicts. Despite his physical burdens and his solitary existence in his fiery workshop, he's revered and feared for the sheer power and artistry of his creations, proving that true strength often lies not in physical perfection, but in unparalleled skill and cunning intellect. His creations are legendary. He forged the mighty thunderbolts of Zeus, imbuing them with the king of gods' terrifying power, effectively arming the supreme deity. He also crafted the first woman, Pandora, giving her life and beauty, but also, famously, the infamous jar of evils, forever altering the course of humanity. He built intricate automatons, golden handmaidens who served him, walking tripods for the gods' banquets, and even the giant bronze man Talos, defender of Crete, all marvels of ancient robotic engineering. His armor and weapons were peerless, worn by heroes like Achilles and even the gods themselves, often possessing magical properties beyond mere durability. What truly sets Hephaestus apart is not just what he makes, but how he makes it, and the primal energy he commands. His forge isn't just a workshop, it's a living conduit to the Earth's most powerful untamed forces. The volcanic fire he harnesses speaks to the destructive and creative might of nature itself, raw energy brought under his meticulous control. The symbolism of Hephaestus, he represents the triumphs of intellect and skill over physical imperfection. He challenges the destructive force of volcanoes into acts of creative genius. His forge is where the raw, untamed energy is brought under control and shaped by divine will into objects of both beauty and immense power, reflecting the fundamental act of taming chaos into cosmos. From the fiery depths of Greek volcanoes, we travel to the ancient Nile, to the sophisticated creation myths of Egypt and the deity Ptah. Ptah is unique among divine craftsmen. While he is depicted as a craftsman carrying a scepter that combines life, stability, and power, his act of creation begins not with hammer and anvil, but with thought and word. In the Mephite theology, Ptah first conceives the universe in his mind, then speaks it into existence. Only then does he use his craftsman's skill to physically manifest and refine what he has imagined. He is the divine architect and engineer who designs the cosmos before building it with precision. This makes his creation a twofold process, the intellectual blueprint followed by the physical construction. It highlights a different aspect of divine craftsmanship, one rooted in ultimate knowledge and careful planning rather than raw transformative power alone. Unlike the other gods who simply utter a name or shed tears to bring forth existence, Ptah meticulously designs every aspect of the cosmos within his heart and mind before bringing it into being with his divine speech. He doesn't just create, he engineers existence, ensuring every detail, every celestial body, and every living thing fits perfectly into his grand design. This precision is paramount, reflecting a universe that is ordered, stable, and built to last according to a divine master plan. He is the patron god of artisans, builders, and sculptors, revered for his ability to bring form from the void. His tools, the chisel, the hammer, and the measuring rod, symbolize not brute force but calculated precision, the methodical shaping of order from primordial chaos. His craftsmanship brings stability and structure to the cosmos, grounding the ethereal into tangible reality and ensuring the harmonious function of all things within this creative world. He is often associated with the very foundation of order and the enduring nature of creation. Ptah represents the divine intellect that conceives, designs, and then steadfastly builds, ensuring that existence is not haphazard, but a carefully constructed masterpiece. This myth speaks to the human reverence for skilled labor and the belief that true creation involves both profound thought and deliberate execution. The archetype of the divine smith echoes across continents, proving this powerful metaphor is woven into the very fabric of human understanding. The celestial artisans found in cultures far removed from ancient Greece or Egypt consistently underscores the idea that creation is a deliberate, skillful, and often arduous act. They embody the profound belief that the world, its structures, and its very instruments of fate were not merely willed but meticulously fashioned. In Celtic mythology, Gavnu is the divine smith of Tuatha De Danann. Renowned for crafting weapons that never miss and armor that is impenetrable, his forge provides not just tools but the very instruments of fate and destiny in battle, ensuring the victory of his pantheon. His craft highlights the essential role of precise, almost magical engineering in upholding cosmic order and determining the outcome of divine struggles. Though he's mortal, the Greek inventor Daedalus embodies the ingenuity of the master craftsman, blurring the lines between human skill and construction of the gods, and his story exemplifies the boundless creative drive that pushes the boundaries of possibility a reflection of the divine spark of craftsmanship inherent even in humanity. He proves that with enough ingenuity, even mortals can touch the realm of celestial artistry. From the ancient Ugaritic myths of the Levant, we find Kothar-wa-Khasis, the skilled craftsman and magician. He's the architect of divine palaces and weapons for the gods, showcasing his unparalleled mastery over the elements and design. His creations aren't just powerful, they're infused with magic and precision, making them indispensable to the deities he serves. His role underscores the importance of the artisan in providing the very infrastructure and tools of divine life and conflict. In Hinduism, Vishwakarma is revered as the divine architect of the universe and the chief builder of the gods, and he constructs magnificent divine palaces, impenetrable cities like Lanka, and the very chariots and weapons of the deities themselves. He is the personification of creation and invention, a cosmic artisan whose blueprint encompasses the entirety of existence. His omnipresent craftsmanship ensures the intricate workings of the cosmos, from the grandest constellation to the smallest detail of divine implements. In each of these figures, whether tending a volcanic forge, working in a hidden workshop, or conceiving wonders in a cosmic void, shares common threads. They bring order out of chaos, craft tools of immense power, and fundamentally shape the world through their creative labor. They stand as a testament to humanity's universal fascination with how things are made, and our deep-seated belief that creation, at its highest level, is an act of supreme and often painstaking artistry. The Celestial Forge is more than just a workshop, it's a profound symbol of transformation. It's a sacred space where the very essence of potential is tested and refined, and where chaos is bent into cosmic order. Think about the journey of the raw materials, like our own unformed potential or the swirling chaos of the void. They enter the intense heat of the forge. This fire is more than just heat, it represents challenges, purification, and enlightenment. It's a crucible where impurities are burned away, where the weak points are revealed, and where the true strength of a substance or a spirit is forged. Sometimes this heat signifies a necessary destruction that ultimately leads to profound renewal. Then come the rhythmic hammer blows. These aren't just random acts of violence, but the deliberate forces that shape, discipline, and refine. They symbolize the persistent effort the often arduous struggle, and the intelligent applications of will needed to bring about change. Each strike isn't about just shaping metal. It's about imbuing purpose and overcoming resistance, steadily guiding the material towards its intended form. And from this crucible, something entirely new emerges. It's stronger, it's more purposeful, and imbued with the will of its creator. This makes the forge a powerful metaphor not just for cosmic creation, but for human creativity, perseverance, and the alchemical process of self-improvement. Just as the divine smith refines the raw elements of the universe, we also can step into the forge of life's trials and emerge transformed and honed by experience and ready to wield our own purpose. From the thunderbolts of Zeus to the cosmic architecture of Ptah, the myths of divine craftsmanship remind us that creation is an active, often arduous, and always awe-inspiring process, much like reading this. These celestial smiths are not just powerful, they are skilled, patient, and deeply connected to the essence of shaping reality itself. They embody the idea that the universe, or at least its manifest form, is not merely given, but is deliberately, painstakingly, and brilliantly crafted. And in understanding their myths, we gain a deeper appreciation for the transformative power of creation, both in the cosmos and within ourselves. Like it if you like it, don't if you don't. Have a great day.